Today, I want to speak to someone who has felt like the pain they are going through is too much, like the pain is just unbearable. If you are in that situation right now, you're going through loss, you're going through heartbreak, you're just going through pain and you feel like it's too much. In this video, I want to tell you that there's purpose in your pain. There is nothing that we go through in this life for nothing. There is always a reason behind every of our pain, every of our experience. Anything that we go through in this life is for a reason. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajemi. If you're watching me for the first time, thank you for clicking on this video and watching. So today I just sat down and I started thinking about my journey so far in life, and even my journey relocating from Nigeria to Germany. And I know that it has not been like an easy ride for me. I started thinking about the pain that I've had to go through, and I just saw that everything I went through was for a reason. And just like diamonds are just some stones, but they go through heat. It takes time and then it becomes something beautiful. And this takes me back to one time in my life where I went through a very difficult situation. In fact, I was at my lowest in that moment, and I remember I felt like nothing good could come out for me again. I felt like it was the end of the world for me. I was just a young girl, and it was really a very bad situation for me. But then there was one time when I met someone who had gone through the same thing, and then she came to me to cry on, and it then clicked in my head that this is the reason why God allowed you go through this thing. Which means that we go through certain situations because in the future, someone else is going to need us to be able to encourage them, to use our own experience to strengthen them. And in the Bible, God has said that all things work together for good to those who love Him. There is nothing that is happening in your life right now that is a waste. It could be pain, it could be a loss of a loved ones, it could be maybe you just lost a job. There is no pain that is useless. That pain has a purpose. And so you will ask yourself, how can you turn your pain into purpose? How can you see purpose in your pain? The first point that I would like to talk about is that you should shift your perspective. When you're going through a situation that is so painful, you feel like it's so difficult for you to bear, you should shift your perspective. Instead of asking yourself, why me? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? What does God want me to learn? Because sometimes we dwell so much on the situation, we begin to ask God, why me? Why am I going through this situation? It is not just for no reason at all. There is a reason for your pain. There is a reason why you are in that situation. The second thing that you should do to help you see purpose in your pain is that you should trust the process. Like I've said, there is no pain that is useless. Trust the process. That wound that you have right now is necessary. Someone else in the future, not now, someone else in the future needs you to be able to give them healing, to give them words of wisdom, to give them advice on how to go through this same situation that you've been there before. So please trust the process. Don't give up. Don't say, no, this is too much for me, I don't want to go through it. There is a reason why you go through that pain. The third thing that you should do that will help you to find purpose in your pain is that you should speak life to yourself. Please don't describe yourself according to your situation. Sometimes we're going through situations and we say, this is my problem. Or you say, this is my sickness. No, speak life to yourself. Tell yourself that you are strong, that you are beautiful. Tell yourself you are exceptional. Tell yourself that you are a child of God. There was this day, a few days ago, I was overwhelmed and the devil started getting into my head and he started reminding me of the things that I've not been able to achieve. He was reminding me of, where I should be. I started feeling self-pity, and that is how depression comes in. But do you know what I started doing at that point when that voice was in my head? I started telling myself that, Faj, you are beautiful. I said, Faj, you are where you are meant to be. You are not stuck. You are not delayed. You are right where God wants you to be. So that is what you should do for yourself in any situation that you find yourself. In that struggle, speak life to yourself. In that pain, speak life to yourself. Tell yourself that you are strong. Tell yourself that you are healed. Because when you accept that situation, then you become it. But if you don't accept it, you proclaim what you are, and God will listen to you and God will make it come to pass. So please, if you're going through any struggle, tell yourself right now that there is purpose in my pain. And if you've watched to this point, leave it in the comment section. If you've ever gone through any situation in your life where you felt like giving up, leave it in the comment section. Even if you're going through it right now, tell yourself and write it in the comment section that there is purpose in my pain. Life in general is not easy. I always say that when we get out of one pain, when we get out of one challenge, we find ourselves in another one, because life is not an easy ride. Life is not without the bumps here and there on this journey. So always speak life to yourself. Do not accept defeat. Do not accept that situation, because it is only just for a moment and it has a purpose. There is a reason why you're going through what you're going through. When I came to Germany, I didn't see a reason why I was here. In fact, I struggled with the fact that I was relocating. I did not want to relocate. And when I came here, it was a difficult thing for me. I found it so hard to cope. It was just so sad that I left home. I was where I didn't know the language barrier and so many life adjustments that I had to make. And I asked God, why did you bring me this far? Why did you take me from home? I asked him, I said, God, I'm the last born of my family. Why did you have to take me far away from home like this? I didn't see the reason why I had to be far away from my country. But then today, I look at myself, I look at the things that I'm able to do, and I know that there is purpose. I now see that there is a reason why God said, my child, you have to go to Germany. All the things that I've had to go through here in Germany, from working, from the stress, the times that I've cried, it was all for a reason. Because I know that tomorrow I'm going to meet someone who I can also encourage with my experience. And I've seen so many ways that God has used me to change situations, to do so many things, because I'm here in Germany, especially in the lives of my loved ones and my friends. If I wasn't here in Germany, I know that it would have been more difficult for me to do those things. But then now I see that there is purpose. Everything you go through in life, please take it from me, there is a purpose in your pain. Do not give up. You are a diamond that is being shaped into something beautiful. You are just going through a process and you're going to come out victorious. So if you've watched to this point, thank you so much for watching my video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to share to someone who will learn something from it or who will be encouraged by this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget and always remind yourself that there is purpose in your pain. No pain lasts forever. You will soon come out of it stronger and better. Thank you for watching this video once again. See you in the next video.